perfectly. G'day Dan and Josh here at the Acoustic Centre. Joshy, 2 weeks ago we started a segment that just lit up the internet.
It did.
Called Josh's Budget Guitar of the Week.
It went viral.
Then you went away on tour for a week and left me in the lurch with no episode of Josh's Budget Guitar of the Week.
I'm sorry.
Had a lot of emails. Where's Josh's Budget Guitar of the Week? Well, we're back.
Here we are.
We're back. What have you got for us today?
This is a Sigma 000M-15.
I know why you're getting confused.
Yes.
Because it looks a bit like something else,
It does look a bit like something else I won't mention.
Yeah.
But
super cool guitar.
Yeah.
Sigma have got quite the story. They were owned by Martin at one stage.
correct.
They now do their own thing, making mainly, well, they make copies of iconic guitars
Yes.
at a budget price.
Yes.
This one in particular is very popular.
It is. This is one of the most like guitars at the moment that are the old school kind of Depression era guitars with mahogany tops. Very popular guitars, not only because they look unreal, but because of the tone they create, which is a bit more lo-fi. It's not quite as bright,
Let's have a go.
It's a bit understated in its look.
People really love that tone. When a lot of people come into the shop with about a $500 budget,
Yep.
and you set them up with some different models, some different brands,
Yep.
so many people are drawn to the sound, I think, and the size of this guitar as soon as you hold it.
Yeah, so one thing we always say to people when you're starting out, try to get a guitar that is not too cumbersome. If you're not used to a dreadnoughts can be a big guitar to get your arms around. I often direct people who they want something smaller or they are beginners to something like this, just because it's so comfy to sit with for a long period of time. And going back to what you were saying before with Sigma, my question is always, how do you do it for the price?
Yeah, genuine bone nut and saddle.
Bone nut and saddle. The fretwork is just fantastic on this. You still do have Grover Rotomatic tuners on this. So this is a guitar that if you look after it properly, it'll last you for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with this sound at all. It sounds absolutely fantastic. And you can always manipulate tone a little bit with string choices, and it's a good time if you're in your starting out phases of playing guitar to try as many strings as possible. Strings are not that expensive, and it can have an interesting influence on the tone.
You feel as well, even just
and
feel.
and your pick, and your fingers.
Don't get me started.
Don't get you started. But guitar this size, it's easy to finger pick.
Yeah.
Or use your pick, whereas you probably might not be drawn as much to, finger pick on a dreadnought. Not that you always know. You're never going to know until you try different size guitars, but certainly it's easy to do all those kinds of things on a smaller guitar. So that's why I chose this guitar.
Beautifully done. Hopefully we'll be back next week with another Josh's Budget Guitar of the Week. That was the 000M-15 from Sigma. It's $549. Take us out with a few chords.
Exactly.